What is up, you guys? I hope you guys are having a great day, and I just wanted to come on here and give you guys a couple plays for the day. First and foremost, I just wanted to go over yesterday, and we had an amazing day yesterday. I mean, every single thing, the YouTube free plays, the winnable free play, and the winnable VIP. Everyone ate. Everyone was profitable. Everyone was more than profitable. I mean, this was an amazing day yesterday, and it just shows how well correlation works, how well our plays work. Even some of the losses that we had yesterday, right? That I sent out on VIP or whatever, and some of the losses, they were still correlated, right? I always tout correlation, and you can see like these Counter Strike and Valorant plays up here. I always either go less and less, or I always either go more and more on these plays. And there were multiple where I took less and less, and they ended up being both more and more, or vice versa, right? And the correlation works. Esports correlation is, I'm so confident that is the best opportunity in PrizePicks. I'm so confident in that. PrizePicks doesn't know a lot of times how these games work, how they're correlated, how League of Legends works, and how one team can get an advantage and snowball that advantage into more kills, and it's going to be the hard for the other team to generate kills, right? Like, they might know the basics of the game. There's kills, there's objectives to take, yada yada, maybe the things that they set the lines for, but they don't know the ins and outs of these games, right? Like, they have people that they hire and spend millions of dollars to set NBA lines and MLB and NHL and NFL, but not League of Legends, right? Not these 3 a.m. League of Legends games that we bet on, or these early morning Counter Strike games and whatnot. But this play right here, with BLG versus TT, I put this in yesterday's YouTube video, and I mean, it cashed huge. Look at it. It's 5x. I put 25 at 118. There's a little bit of payout shift or something, but pretty much 5x. And yeah, I mean, a huge win. You can see the correlation is working perfectly. We take more and more, and we take more, and then less in League of Legends. If you don't know how the correlation works, I do have a League of Legends play again to attempt to do this again. And I'll explain the correlation when I get into that. But I mean, these League of Legends plays are so good for us. We have hit five plays, like, and I'm not even exaggerating about that. We have hit 5 League of Legends, either 4 out of 4s or 3 out of 3s, and then 1 push. I think we have hit 5 in the last week, or maybe week and a couple days. It has just been insane for League of Legends. So confident in League, so confident in Counter Strike and Valorant and all that. So I'm just so excited to keep sending these plays to you guys. We're almost at 1,000 subs, and I cannot thank you guys enough. I think we're at like 10 away. So I'm so happy that you guys are tailing these plays, and we're all getting profitable now. And yeah, again, this is insane. I mean, these are the best. These are the best, opportunities in PrizePicks is correlated esports. So you guys are in the right place. It's probably like 80% of my plays are probably correlated esports because, there's just so many games going on, and there's so much opportunity. Like, PrizePicks does not know what they're doing with correlated esports. So again, just a quick review of yesterday. This was the YouTube free play. This was the winnable free play that I sent out. So I always send out 3 or 4 free plays a day. I do 2 on my YouTube video that you're going to get 2 today in these daily videos, and then I either send 1 or 2 free plays a day on winnable. So this was the free play of the day on winnable. I'll get into what winnable is, and then these were some VIP plays that we hit. And again, I mean, you can see just constantly hitting these 2-mans, constantly hitting these 4-mans and stuff, which has just been insane. So I did mention winnable. What winnable is it's a way to get text messages of my plays straight to your phone. So I'll send out a play on winnable. I pretty much will like post a play. If you're subscribed, you will get a text message straight to your phone of my play. So you can click the link. It'll say, hey, I just posted a play. You'll click the link and be sent straight to the play with a screenshot of it, maybe a little explanation, and then also a link where you can tail it. So you can click that link, and it'll just take the picks and go straight to PrizePicks. So it's literally 2 clicks. You click the winnable link, and then you click the tail link, and you're already taking the play. Put as much money on it as is reasonable, and then you're tailing the play. So I do have a free plan, like I said. That free plan hit yesterday. And I also have a VIP access, which is $150 a month normally. And, I normally send out like 7, 8, 9 plays a day. I'm always sending out plays. I'm always looking for value, always looking for these esports plays, like I said. And then right now I do have a free month of VIP. So if you type in free VIP at the checkout, you will get $150 off of your monthly subscription, which is going to be $0 for your first month. So try it out. Again, I'm so confident that you're going to love it because this is the best opportunity in PrizePicks. Like esports, correlated esports is the best opportunity in PrizePicks. And yeah, like I said, I'm sending out like 7 or 8 of these slips a day, and all of them, like I said, even the losses are correlated, and they're just going. So the losses are even correlated, and that's good to see, I guess, because it's just like I say, the correlation is the key. The correlation is the key. We're just trying to find out which side of the coin that the correlation is going to be on. So I did want to get into the plays. We have a League of Legends play and we have an NBA play. This first League of Legends play is going to be a correlated League of Legends play. Again, like I said, we've hit like 5 of these in the past week. So definitely tail this. You're going to want to tail all my plays if possible. That's the best way to be profitable with PrizePicks. But yeah, like I said, this League of Legends play that we posted yesterday hit a big 5x. So you definitely want to tail this. We have pretty much how League of Legends correlation works is we have 2 teams, but they're playing each other in the same game, right? So we have this team LEV, and then we have this team R7. So we got 2 players on LEV, 2 players on R7. They're all playing each other today at 6 p.m., you can see. And how League of Legends correlation works, and this is what I'm saying of like PrizePick doesn't really understand this. They don't really understand the game of League and how it works. And like if you don't understand the game of League, that's fine. I don't blame you, and I'll explain it in the easiest terms possible and how this is correlated. So this R7 team is the better team, right? They're the better team. They have higher lines and all that. That doesn't matter too much. Sometimes I do the vice versa, but I'm just saying that R7 is the better team. They should win this best of 3 series. And we only have the ability to bet on 2 of the maps. But how this works then is we have this team, R7, and we have them going more and more, right? Summit and CEO, we have them going more and more. We have Virus, FX, and Ganks on this team going less and less than their projections. So how League of Legends works is if you're able to get a lead, if you're able to get an early lead, or pretty much the whole objective of the game really is to generate gold. To buy items, to get abilities, to get levels, to pretty much just be stronger than your opponent. And that can come in a variety of ways, right? You can have more damage than your opponent. You can be harder to kill than your opponent. You can have more resistances than your opponent, so it's hard to kill. You can buy items that make your team better, so like a better teamwork, type item that buffs your whole team or something like that. So these items are the key of the game. And how you get these items is with gold leads, right? And to get a gold lead, that can start from something very small, right? It can start from the first kill of the game, the first tower of the game, whatever you may think. But these are just the objectives of the game. Kill your opponent, get towers, and pretty much get to your enemy's base, right? And as you're doing this, if you get these slight leads, you're going to get this gold advantage over the other team. That's going to cause you a little bit more powerful than the other team, a little bit harder to kill, and that's just going to in turn cause you to get more kills, and then that's going to cause you to get more kills. And I like to talk about it as kind of a snowball effect, right? You get this slight lead, which R7 should be able to do because they're the better team. But you get this slight lead, you can get more kills, and snowball into more and more kills, and just be harder to kill, easier to kill the other team because you have more damage, better teamwork, better abilities, better levels, all this kind of stuff. That's all going to snowball your team into get more and more kills, right? Vice on the other side of the coin, right? This LEV, they're not going to have that, right? They're not going to have that lead. They're not going to have this gold advantage. So they're going to be weak, and they're also, it's going to be very, very hard for them to kill the other team because the other team is going to have more health, more resistances, better teamwork, better items, and they're not going to have better items or very good items because they are going to be behind. So that is how that works, right? We want this team R7 to get ahead early, snowball that lead into more and more kills. And as they're doing that, they're getting more kills, and it's going to be a lot harder for LEV to get kills because they are, well, they are the worst team, but they are the behind team. They're behind. They don't have as much gold and abilities to get items and stuff like that. Again, going back to this play just to explain it, right? We have these two people, and you may say, okay, well, these two guys are set at 9, right? In this play, BLG was the better team because look at their lines. Their lines are set at 9 and 9. And then this team right here, this guy was set at 4. This guy was set at 3. We have the bot laner and bot laner, right? This guy set at 9. This guy set at 4. But you can see how it works here, right? This guy got 9 kills, this guy got 12 kills, and these guys only got 1 and 2 kills because they were behind, they couldn't kill the other team, right? And these are professional esports players. I mean, if they get an early lead, if they get any sort of lead, they're going to just snowball that lead into more and more kills. Any slight edge that they can find, they're going to just dominate the game. So anyway, here's the first play of the day. Hopefully that makes sense. Second play of the day is an NBA play. NBA, a lot of times I don't do correlated plays because you can't, it's hard to find correlation in the NBA. You may ask, well, why is this not correlated? Well, because we have the Celtics versus the 76ers, and we have the Spurs versus the Timberwolves. I thought we were in the NHL for a second. Spurs versus the Timberwolves. And they're playing in two different cities. They're playing in two different times, what Derek White doesn't affect Victor Wembanyama, and what Victor Wembanyama does in his game doesn't affect Derek White. So they're not correlated, right? It's different than this League of Legends game where if one player does something, it's going to affect the whole game. It's going to affect all of these players, whether you like it or not. No, right? What Derek White does in Boston isn't going to affect what Wembanyama does in San Antonio, right? So instead, how did I find these plays? How did I come to the conclusion that these are great plays? What I use is a tool called OddsJam. And what OddsJam does is it scans the market and finds these as the best opportunities on PrizePicks right now. So what it does is it looks at all the other books in the industry. So it looks at, I'm looking at it right now. It looks at FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, Caesars Sportsbook, Pinnacle, Bovada, Underdog Fantasy, Flip, Hot Streak, all those different things, right? You understand the gist. 10 different books. And let's just focus on Wembanyama here. We're taking him more than 9.5 rebounds. All of those other 10 books have Victor Wembanyama at more like a 10 rebounds. So they have him at more of his line should be set like 10. Victor Wembanyama, we have his line at 9.5. We have the ability to take him on PrizePicks at 9.5. So we go ahead and take him at 9.5 and go more because all of these other books are saying that it should be more like 10. And you may say, oh, well, that's only a 0.5 difference. Is it really that big of a deal? First of all, yes, Vegas and all of these books, they make their money on these slight little margins like this. And then second of all, you can see in this play, I keep going back to this play as an example, but if we were to take this player Elk, and we had his line instead of we got him at 9, we locked him in at 9. Instead of that, we had to lock him in at 9.5. This whole play would have lost. Because we would have had him at 9.5, we only got 9. This whole play would have lost, and it would have sucked for us. So these slight differences make all the difference, really. So same thing with Derek White. All the other books are pointing to he should be less than 7.5. So we're taking him less than 7.5 rebounds and assists. And that is the second slip of the day for the NBA. Again, join that Winnable. It's completely free for the free plan, and then completely free for the first month of VIP access. And you can see it. Let's run it back today. You can see yesterday's performance. Leave a comment of how much you won on that League of Legends play yesterday, and then if you're in the free Winnable, also leave a comment on how much you won on that Counter-Strike play that I sent out on the free Winnable. Again, I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers and cannot thank you guys enough. It's been insane. Let's have another great day, and thank you guys for watching.